Hello and welcome to Soul Babes Craft and Creations. I am Louise, and today, this should have gone out on Thursday, or yesterday, hopefully, because I'm recording this early hours of Friday morning. Hopefully I can get it sorted and up on channel as I explained in the video that should have gone up on Wednesday. It's been a little bit on the warm side here in the UK. And it's only just about now cool enough for me to be able to sit and do a video without being in literally balls of sweat. So, that's not a good look. So here we go. Let's get this done so that I can get the fan back on again. Give a chance to cool down a bit. So, right. So this is meant to be Thursday's video, which is Duck Duck Dishcloth. And this is the brainchild of Missi from Missi's Yarniverse and more. She is working, or shall we say we are working, from this book, The Little Encyclopedia of Dishcloths. And each week, her ducks from her duck pond pick which one we're doing. Now, we have had a few little extras in the duck pond. Few little quackens, but I think we're now through all of those quackens. Last week, I think number 4 was drawn out, and that was not last week, week before last, was the last of the 4 quackens that were in the thing. But who knows? There may be some extras in there. We don't know. But anyway, we are coming near to the end of this segment, and I'm going to be very sad about it all finishing, because I have really enjoyed making the dishcloths, 2 going over and seeing Missi with drawing out ducks, because that has been so much fun, and then watching the duck parade of seeing everybody's makes, because we are all sending our photos in, pictures of our makes, and she is then putting them in a parade, into a slideshow and showing everybody's work. The reason why we are sending, part of the reason why we are sending, is because there is a patch involved, and to earn that patch, you have to make every single one of the things that the ducks are asking us to make. So that's what we're doing. And to do that, we need to show that by sending the pictures in to Missi to see the ones that we've made. So last week was drawn the popcorn. Now, I enjoyed this one. It was a nice, easy pattern. I don't mind popcorns and bobbles and all that kind of stuff. I don't mind doing them. I actually enjoy doing them, as long as there's not too many in a pattern. But I don't mind doing them. So, I enjoy it. Sorry if okay. I've got a little table that I've got my feet on, and it keeps knocking the camera. I'm sorry. But anyway, so that was the one that was picked, was the popcorn, and as you can see, they've used a bright yellow. I haven't used a bright yellow. I have used what I have in my stash, which is mixes of different colours. But this is what I've chosen to do this week. So I'm using Amie DK weight 100% cotton, and we've got a peachy colour and a sort of rusty colour. Is it going to focus? Trying to focus on my... There we go. So it's sort of a rusty colour. Not much left of them. If I don't use all of them by the time we get to the end of the session, I might make up just using the bits, because can't really do much else with that little tiny bit. Get a few stitches. I mean, I've got even smaller amounts of some of the colours that I have, so I'm thinking I might just make up some kind of dishcloth, or I might do something in a ring, although 2 of the ones that are yet to be picked will be going in the rings that I currently have, but that doesn't necessarily mean I can't go out and get another ring. We'll see. I might use the colours up. I don't know. It may get picked as one of the last ones that get picked out. Might end up utilising all my bits. We will see. But anyway, so that's the colours I chose. And this is my version of it. Now, I have actually done mine slightly bigger because it was only 3 rows of the popcorns, and I've done 4. I wanted to make mine a little bit bigger because I wanted it a little bit more square. So that's what mine looks like. Like I say, did enjoy this one. Didn't have much of a problem with making it, and don't know. We have to wait and see. Well, I have seen what next week's is, but I'm not going to say about it. You need to go over to Missi's channel and find out. So go over, find out what our next one is. Also go over and see the duck parade, because there is some beautiful pieces of work, and not everybody is just doing dishcloths like me, doing other ideas. I'm using mine as for me to have my special stitch markers on. Okay, I haven't put any on that one yet. There will be, because it's when I can get to them, because my other special stitch markers are all buried at the moment, in waiting for me to reassess what I'm doing as my craft room. Because, as I have said on many occasions, when I have the grandson here, I really can't do any recording, and I have to sort of put things away and hide stuff away from him being able to play with a lot of it, because one, it's not really conducive for him to play with, or it's just not, my home is not suitable the way it's currently set up for him to be here while I also record. So the plan is to rearrange rooms, trying to get round to doing that. Not so easy when, like, I have difficulty mobility wise. Hubby is mine and our youngest. He's our carer, and basically has to do all the bits and pieces that we physically can't do. My youngest, Ryan, is autistic, ADHD, and has a mental capacity of a 9-year-old, even though he is nearly 21 years old. But he cannot go anywhere on his own. He has to have somebody with him at all times. He also has epilepsy and things like that, and he can have a seizure at any time. He has no warning whatsoever. He can have them, which is even more of a problem, like at the moment with the heat, because that happens to be one of his triggers is the heat. And so he has to be watched constantly, and it's, yeah, not easy. So it does mean that my hubby can't do everything all the time because he is having to be carer. He has to be doing everything that needs to be done that we can't, that myself and Ryan cannot do. So it does make things difficult for trying to make arrangements to do things. I have been wanting and trying to sort out the room and having a space specifically for my craft room, because this is not my craft room. This is my living room, my front room. So it means that people, when if we have people come round, this is what they're seeing, is all my crafting stuff. Now I'd like to be able to put my crafting stuff away somewhere else, have it in another room somewhere else, and turn this living room back into a living room. I can't even sit and watch a TV because there's so much stuff. Not that I watch TV very much. We've lived in this house 6 years now, and yeah, I think the TV has been switched on twice, and that was to watch the fireworks on New Year's Eve. So yeah, that shows just how little TV I watch. But I watch a lot of YouTube. I watch a lot of people on YouTube. So yes, I have my things I watch, but I watch that on my little laptop rather than on the TV. But anyway, so as I said, you need to go over to Missi's channel, go and see what has been drawn out for next week, and go and see what everybody's work looks like. So with everything being said for today, thank you for watching. Please remember to like, comment, share and subscribe. Love and kindness to everyone. Bye for now, and I'll see you all soon.